let's bring your revenue systems, saving systems and investment systems forward. Today we'd look at your investment systems. Let's go to the market, see what's going on. We had a very bad weekend. I did an extra quick update after hiking with my boys when I saw all your concerns. Let's look at the markets macro first. We see that the VIX is still very high with 29. It was 30 over the weekend. It's Monday now. VIX still quite high, and also the Dixie, the dollar strength compared to the other currencies is at 96, which is concerning. If you remember, around 6 days ago, pre-crash, that was my alarm to you guys, and that was what led me to sell all my Nasdaq position and all my S&P 500 positions, because I saw uncertainty and volatility spiking, which is sometimes an indicator for strong corrections or even crashes. And that happened, minus 30% 4 days later, or 3.5 days later, and we had the chance to shop strongly. Now, let's look at still buying opportunities, and let's look at the recovery or non-recovery of Bitcoin. How is Bitcoin doing? Because everything else, all other crypto assets follow Bitcoin. So let's start there. Top assets, Bitcoin. The day look at Bitcoin looks consolidation, no recovery so far. The week looks also like a consolidation, no recovery so far. The month looks consolidation. The 3 months look healthy. The year to date looks very healthy and bullish. So that's the current situation. If we see Bitcoin recovering in U shape or V shape over the next 48 hours, then that's the best bullish signal we can get. If we see it consolidating, we have to watch signals. If we see it breaking below $28,000, that would be bearish. That would be the end of the positive network effects and an invalidation of our Bitcoin hypothesis that we carry forward here. So, but that's far away. We are at 48,085. We are in a consolidation during a correction inside of a bull run. That's where we are right now. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana doing really well, our top three. And then we have Cardano, which I have never covered because my philosophy is just things that I don't like, I just don't cover. So I will not do long analysis on things that are not worth analyzing. And so we have never covered Cardano here on this channel. I know this is very counterintuitive and counter-stream, but that's what the numbers tell me. And we have also never covered XRP, and we have covered Polkadot. Polkadot is currently in my top 10, is not showing the strength that we expected, and so it might not be in the top 10 of 2022, which we are going to announce soon. And Terra Luna has done very well and has surprised. I do not hold Terra Luna, but let me know if you want me to dig deeper. This might be actually a candidate for the top 10 of next year, but I have not run it through the research checklist, the 10 steps checklist. If you want me to do that, I will put the time in there. It might be a candidate. Dogecoin we have never covered, and Avalanche is something that was on our top 10 list last year. It did 10x, and then I committed to a very long, and I think it was a mistake, because we 10x'd, I was so positively impressed that I have staked it for a whole year. I became a delegator or validator, one of these official long committed roles. which has me stuck until September of next year, and now Avalanche is doing really bad. But and also I don't like the tokenomics, so it's pumping from a price perspective, but I don't like what they're doing in terms of inflationary tokenomics. So I'm stuck. I will stay there. But my tip to you is do not commit to anything 12 months. You can stake, you can lend, you can borrow for with much more freedom of choice. You can still stay liquid by having your assets on a lending platform that gives you interest, but you can take it out anytime if things change. These are the top assets. Then let's have a look at the DeFi space, decentralized finance. Uniswap and Pancake really doing well, but also they are not on our top 10 list for strategic reasons, because they are so easily substitute, and I think they will be substituted soon. Loopring is on our top 10 list, is one of the newest, if not the newest. Phantom and Loopring have been my two additions to my portfolio this quarter, and MakerDAO has been on our top 10 list, and Curve is still on our top 10 list. Compound is on our top 10 list. I'm not sure if Compound will qualify for next year. We will see. And then there is Radium, which I am watching because it's a Solana project, and I'm so bullish about everything Solana right now that I am also considering doing a deep analysis on Radium. Let me know that. And Perpetual Protocol, I was in for a short period of time, for a couple months, and I have to say, maybe I should reconsider looking at Perpetual Protocol. Let me know if you want also analysis on that layer one. Smart contracts, we have Ethereum, Solana, Cardano leading, then Polkadot and Terra. Terra Luna is really interesting. Maybe we should have a look at that. Avalanche and Algorand doing the best this week and day. And then we have a lot of things that we do not cover here. Currencies, not so interesting. Exchange token, good to see Loopring also there. And Curve. So from our top 10, we have Loopring and Curve right now, from our current top 10. Let's see how these things evolve. Now, many of you had questions around, hey Simon, I'm new here. How should I do my top 10? I would say, if you're new here, then don't even start with the top 10, start with the top 3. The first thing that you wanna think about is your overall portfolio construction. And your overall portfolio construction can be something very, very safe, like for example, real estate. I have 20% real estate. But also, depending on your age and on your situation, it might be 30%, 35% real estate, like really hard stuff, owning parts of building complexes or small apartments that can easily be rented. In Europe, if you buy real estate, you want to have small apartments that you can easily rent, 50, 56, 60 square meters in an urban setting that are easy to have above 90% rented out all the time. And then you want to think about having stocks. Stocks are still a thing, even in the crypto era. And then pick your percentage. My percentage of stocks is, I think, 35%. And then pick your crypto assets allocation, which might also be around 30%. And then you have alternatives and cash, which should be the smallest positions in here. This is your overall portfolio construction. When you have your overall portfolio, now let's look at the top 10s. So you might have your top 10 stocks and top 10 crypto assets. If you are new, start with the top 3. my top 3 stocks were historically Tesla, Amazon, Google. They are now Amazon, Google, Square. Because I have sold a lot of Tesla 10 days ago, 14 days ago, when it was at 1,000, 1,200. I'm still bullish about Tesla. I did a whole video about that. I'm still bullish, but I sold at 1,200. I will go back in if it goes to 850, 900, 950. I will go back in. I still long-term trend, but I focus on the fastest horses of this quarter, and this is for me Square, Amazon, Google. Absolutely clear. Amazon and Google are 100% validated. Square is a bet, and I'm sure about it. It has always been in my top 10, but I am moved aggressively into more Square over the last months. Then crypto. Crypto, really the biggest part. In my case, it's 70% Bitcoin. And then really big chunks are Solana. Then comes Ethereum. Funny enough, I should buy more Ethereum because I have now more Solana than Ethereum. It did so well. And then I have the many speculative ones. But overall, my speculation is 10% of my whole crypto thing. And now if we go to the speculative ones, I have in there Dot, Link, Matic, Polygon. Matic has been doing really well and better than expected, and Dot and Link have done less than expected. But I keep Chainlink because it's the number 1 in its category, oracles. And I might get rid of Dot over time. Dot, Link, then we have some new entries here. Mana, Gala. Gala has not convinced me, but there is a big event in Las Vegas in 2 weeks. I will wait for that pump and then reconsider if to keep them. Mana, Gala, Curve, Phantom, Loop Ring, Chili's, etc. But these are very small positions. We're talking here 0.5%, 0.8% each. And then we have same thing in the stocks. I have some health care, health tech actually, and tech mainly. I have no S&P 500 anymore and no Nasdaqs anymore. So if you're thinking about your top 10, start with your top 3. Get used to selling and buying and selling and buying, because there is a whole psychology in there and you will do a ton of mistakes. Like I told you some of my mistakes. The biggest mistake was I bought Solent, SLND, which was an IDO. I still hold it, but it's half the worth of its IDO price, initial DEX entry, because it was really good in terms of the research was 10 out of 10. Strong investors, strong ecosystem, Solana, great product. I tested it, it works. I was convinced about the team. I was convinced about that they can build. I was convinced about that they can market. It got a 10 of 10 and still tanked because of many reasons, macro reasons. And when you go early, when you go into such small caps, there are so many variables that you cannot foresee. And that's why I'm staying away of IDOs for the next time. It's really important when you have a plan that you stick to the plan, and the hardest thing is then to get seduced because your buddies tell you and you see something 100xing and you go, oh my god, I should go there. Then you see it dipping a little bit and you go in there, but it's really you are chasing its it's over already, and so it's not good to chase. It's better to wait, have your list of top 10, and then wait for them to come to you. When the price is right, then you buy a little bit more. And in order to do that, have 20%, 30% dry powder ready. And dry powder is not cash. It's better to have stable coins that you are getting a 5, 6, 7%, maybe 10% for all the time. But when the dip is here, you can go and buy more of your top 10s. Hope that helps. Keep rolling, everybody.